Hello and welcome to the Late Rock Show. I'm Gibbo.
And I'm Dan.
Every Thursday night we'll be bringing you reviews and interviews from unsigned acts from around the country, music industry personnel and event organisers for rising acts, all coming to you from my mum's basement.
It's the best we could do. Well, tonight we've got a discussion with John Hydale and Steve Brannigan of Liverpool-based pop-punk band Harbour Season. We will also be treating you to an interview with the entertainment manager of Edgehill University in Lancashire, who has a vast experience of scouting out unsigned acts to perform at the university's venue, The Venue. How original.
Oh, must be John and Stu now. Come in, guys.
You're right, guys.
Right. Sorry about the mess.
Take a pew. Well, firstly, I'd like to welcome you to the show. And could you just give us a brief overview of sort of your roles in the band?
I'm just your average drummer.
I'm a guitarist and I do backing vocals.
Lovely.
Right. Well, the topic of discussion today really is what's it like to be in a rising band, and in the modern scene, and what's available for bands out there.
Well, to be honest, nowadays it is about more who you know. Like, you can get a few names in your back pocket, you're going to get somewhere really. But it's not as easy as that sometimes. You've got to go out there, show your potential, play a few gigs, like, put your stuff up on the internet. It's just everywhere that you've got to be.
So would you say it's more about who you know if the talent isn't there?
Yeah, I don't know, it's sometimes you need to be able to play, basically. You need to be able to attract the crowd, to get people interested. It's not just, oh, I know this person, you're going to get somewhere.
Yeah.
It's a little more deep.
Yeah.
So, as sort of information to like budding young artists out there, what would you say is the best way to sort of get gigs?
Using the internet to to know people, as John was saying, is definitely a way. So like Facebook and things like that is definitely a huge thing now.
Okay, cool.
Well, I think we're going to have to call time there, but thanks for joining us. And I think you're doing a song for us, aren't you? Yeah, what's it called?
Doing a song called Hey Julie.
Right, okay. Well, if you two want to go and get set up then. Thanks
Yeah,
for
no
coming
worries.
in.
Yeah, no problem.
See you guys
See you later.
Yeah, see you later.
Cheers.
Okay.
Well, while we wait, let's have a cheeky watch of that interview with Bex at Edgehill, shall we?
Yeah.
Since we started on signing, we started planning it in May, June time, a lot of the bands got in touch and said we really like to play. Then other bands have then followed suit and also got in touch. We try and take advice from students as well, so if students come in and suggest bands that might be good, we kind of bring them in, because obviously if it's something students want, then we try and incorporate that in as well. And a lot of the other times it's just like yourself or other people who work alongside the ENTS team go and come back with ideas. Popular for students is really hard to work out. 20 people might like rock, 20 people might like indie, 20 people might like something else. So it's kind of really hard to get a popular sound that everybody's going to like and bring in a big crowd. We had the Late Poets here 3 years ago, and the Late Poets are obviously quite a lot on Radio 1 at the moment. Fern Cotton likes them, she talks a lot about them. Hugh Stevens, he's sort of put a lot of their stuff out there. And then a couple of months ago, to launch the Unsigned Night of this year, we had Sierra Alpha, who are a band from Wales, and they've been doing a lot of stuff on the small unsigned, BBC introducing stages at all the big festivals. Everyone who plays here loves it. They like the setup, they like the fact it's a big room, they like the fact that they get really well taken care of, we really make a fuss of them, especially if they're local bands and they haven't got their own resources and buses to get equipment here. We try and help them out with that. So everyone who comes absolutely has a brilliant time. Fingers crossed though for the Little Comets, because they're a really good group of lads. They came down from Newcastle, travelled in this little van. We paid them 170 quid. They went round, did loads of little mini gigs during the day and had a really good night event. So hopefully the Little Comets will be one of those ones that get top 10 and said, we remember when we played at Edgehill.
Great. I think she made some pretty good points there.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm in a band myself, and I understand the amount of hard work that goes into it, definitely. But, it's all worth it at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Right. Okay, I believe John's all set up. So, ladies and gentlemen, John Hydale from Harbour Season doing Hey Julie.
Woo!
Working all day for a mean little guy with a bad toupee and a soup-stained tie. He's got me running around the office like a dog around a track. When I get back home, you're always there to rub my back. Hey Julie, look what they're doing to me, trying to trip me up, trying to wear me down. Julie, I swear it's so hard to bear it, but I'd never make it through without you around. No, I'd never make it through without you around. Hours on the phone making pointless calls. I've got a desk full of paper that means nothing at all. Sometimes I catch myself staring into space, counting down the hours till I get to see your face. Hey Julie, look what they're doing to me, trying to trip me up, trying to wear me down. Julie, I swear it's so hard to bear it, but I'd never make it through without you around. No, I'd never make it through without you around. Why did it come to be that you and I must be far away from each other every day? Why must I spend my time filling up my mind with facts and figures that never add up anyway? Never add up anyway. Working all day for a mean little man with a bad toupee and a rub-on tan. He's got me running around the office like a gerbil on a wheel. He can tell me what to do, but he can't tell me what to feel. Hey Julie, look what they're doing to me, trying to trip me up, trying to wear me down. Julie, I swear it's so hard to bear it, but I'd never make it through without you around. No, I'd never make it through without you around.
Woo! Well, there you go. Oh, that's pretty good. What did you think?
Good. That was great. But it's not about what we think, is it?
No, not really.
It's about what Miss Perry thinks.
Oh yeah, Miss Perry with the wobbly arm.
With the wobbly arm.
Come on, Miss
What do you
Perry,
think,
what do you
Katie?
think?
What do you think, Katie?
What do you think, Katie?
Oh
What do
no!
you
It's,
think? No.
oh,
It's a
it's a
firework.
firework!
It's firework.
It's a firework!
It's firework. Well,
Oh.
tell you what, that hand's been some places, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean firework.
Yeah.
You know, hot
I was
and
thinking
cold.
more, you know, like microphones really close to their face.
Oh
like-
well. Oh yeah. Well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's a singer, isn't she? You know,
Yeah.
she
Just get the microphone.
have her hands on all sorts of things.
Yeah. Anyway, calm down.
All sorts
Don't
of
get too
things.
excited.
Yeah. Harbour Season are a pop punk band who have only been gigging for a matter of weeks now, and have already made a massive impression on Liverpool's music scene. I remember going to the first gig, and the crowd they pulled in was so massive and so intense. I've never seen anything like it at a band's first performance before.
Well, with an obvious influence of Yumi at 6 and a dash of All Time Low, they've actually managed to create a really energetic and youthful sound while still maintaining elements of rock and roll. Usually I'm quite sceptical about pop punk bands, you see, but I was actually quite surprised when I found myself liking them.
Would you go to another gig of theirs?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, funny you should say that because they played last Friday and I had to go on my own again.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh.
So thanks for that.
Well, I'm sure there'll be more chances in the future to see
Oh
them.
yeah, yeah. I'll,
Yeah.
I'll make sure of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And anyway, that's it from him.
And that's it from him. Join us next time with more performances, reviews and interviews with rising artists. Next time we'll also be at Goldsmith University in London with the band Everything Everything. Okay, bye.
Bye.